Hi everybody, it's Corey at the Reset Girl. I am catching up on Listers Got a List because I am actually a bit behind. And like I said on Instagram, that is completely okay to get behind and catch up, or to skip days. There's no crime. No one's checking your homework. So I'm behind. I have completed day 3, and now I have to do 4, 5, 6, and 7. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in. The 4th prompt is, I can get it off here, names of all the pets I have had. So that is today's prompt. So I'm going to go ahead and scooch that up there. And because I'm kind of behind and I thought it would just be easier, I went ahead and typed up some, I'm looking for my scissors. I went ahead and typed some of the names up of my previous pets. And I have them categorized by animal type. So I thought I would just kind of group them. And I'm pretty much counting like all the pets I have lived with, either as a child, when it was a family pet, or when I got older and had my daughter and we were a family, and like what pets we had. I just pretty much added them all together. Which, if you're an animal lover, can be quite a list. That is for sure. I've decided that these scissors are like the perfect stress relief. They are just, I can't tell you enough how. And I know on one of my last videos that quite a few of you commented about the sound the scissors make when they cut. It's true, ladies, they're wonderful. They are very ooh la la. So I'm cutting, and then this is for actually another list, but I'm just gonna trim it up. Okay. Okay, so I have my animal friends here, and I didn't grab anything. So I like have no paper, no nothing. I'm just winging it. I absolutely love this new paper. This is crepe paper, and this is the new confetti line from Miss Maggie Holmes. And I am thinking I like that. So I'm just randomly going to cut it up. I'm just going to dive in. And what I'm thinking I will do is kind of put like part of, we're just going to get messy, people. There's no rules here. I'm going to just willy-nilly cut paper. Have no rhyme or reason to it. I'm going for speed. So I'm going to go ahead and glue me some paper down. Sometimes, believe it or not, when you don't think about things too much and you just sort of go with your gut and go with the flow, sometimes you might actually be surprised and really like what you end up coming with. Sometimes I feel like I really overthink things. And when you overthink things, sometimes you don't get started doing anything. They have a name for that. It's called analysis paralysis. You are so busy planning and thinking and that you don't actually do anything. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some washi, and I'm going to add a bit of washi to my page up here at the top. And because I'm printing on clear paper, it means I don't really have a way of making my titles stick out when I have, such a dark kind of background. I don't think it's gonna stick out, and I might have to do something about that, I think. I'm going to put some washi up there to kind of mirror what's going on down here. And then I'm going to get my little toolbox out and see if there are any kind of cards in here I can use to put my sticker on. I'm looking. I think I might use this one and put it kind of offset. And actually, I think I'm going to lift up the edge of this washi and kind of get it under the edge of there. I think washi is one of the most awesome things that happened to us. Entering into our lives the way it has. I think we all have a special relationship with washi. Even if you're not a planner girl, washi can still be a big part of your life. Okay, and then I'm going to put it down on the edge, and I think I'm kind of torn. I'm not sure if this is the right choice, but here, I'm going to rip it. Sometimes ripped washi is better. Okay. You don't have to be matchy-matchy. Okay, so here is something I thought was really funny. If you watched my Midori 101 video, I take you through a walk through the accessories that I have in the pocket, and these were in there, and I shared that these were stickers I've probably had for about 20 years, and I didn't think I'd ever use them. But I didn't feel bad. I didn't feel right about like pulling them out, because I felt like, you know, they're kind of like, they're retired and they're kind of like in their senior citizen home for stickers. So the funny thing is, today they have a purpose. They finally have a purpose. It took them 20 years, but today is the day I finally have a reason to use them. So I have these, my little papers here, and I'm just going to go ahead and glue them down. And each one is kind of a group of different animals. These are all the doggies that I've had in my life. My family has always been really big on having pets. We've had all kinds of them. So these are the dogs. And I'm going to go with this cutie little dog here. And I think I'm going to lay this down now. Ooh, and it just fits in that space too. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. So, and now I'm going to get, let's see here. These were tortoise. How do you say tortoises? Is it tortoises? I just made up tortoise. I just thought it was funny. But I guess it probably is tortoises. Tortoises. We've had 2 of them. And there happens to be a turtle on here. This is so funny. Think about this, you guys. I've had these for 20 years. That's like the worst kind of hoarding behavior. Actually, I put him on the wrong side. He's taking up better space over here. There we go. And look, they finally get their day in the sun. I just love that. Okay. Now, here are my bunnies. Okay, so I'm going to get my bunnies on the paper. And yes, I have a bunny sticker. And then I had a hamster. And I'm going to use this mouse to represent him because there isn't technically a hamster in this group. And, That's interesting. I thought I had, let me see if I can move this. Ooh. Nope. This glue is like no joke glue. Okay. So I'm going to have to think of something else to embellish this page with, because I thought I had a lot of things here and I actually don't. Okay, so there's my doggies. These are actually my guinea pigs. And I just, all right. And then we have birdies. I was looking at lists as you know, as they come in. I get tagged in a lot of them, so I get to enjoy all the creativity of you girls. And I was just really blown away with the huge amounts of pets that that we end up having over the course of our lifetime. And some people are like, I don't even remember all the names of my pets. That's how many pets I've had. So I am now going to attempt to find some way of filling in this hole with something else. So I'm going to and I'm not seeing anything in here that's grabbing my attention. So let me take a peek in my okay, so I have all of these little clear bags that are full of materials, scrapbook embellishments and stuff that I have gathered. And I'm going to see if there is anything. This is actually part of the confetti collection, so there might be something good in here. There's one adorable bird. So cute. But that bird, used him already. He is gone. Let me see. Nope, I don't see anything in there. I think I'm going to use half of this doily. And put it on, I'm going to put it on the page like, sorry, I'm running out of space here. So I cut that doily in half. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to see if I can find anything in here that will kind of give me space filling. Aw, there's a bunny. That bunny's going in. Yeah, I think that's going in, because all of these pets had a special place in our lives. It's amazing how much you can love an animal. They feel, sometimes they just feel like they're such a huge part of your family. So these are definitely animals that I loved. Let me see if I can get these little pieces out of here. Okay, I finally got all those little pieces out of there, so I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. I'm just kind of dotting the glue on this guy because I don't want the glue to seep out between the holes and then make everything sticky. And I happen to find this piece in that pack, so I'm going to go ahead and put that there too. And this is kind of an awkward piece to glue, so Actually, what I'm going to do, I just realized I'm going to end up getting glue all over everything. I'm going to go ahead and... This one's not going to be fun. Love, love, love. And I'm going to get this bunny on here. Actually, I just thought of something. I'm going to put one of my stickers on here too because I really love that pattern and I want to incorporate my stickers in everywhere. Okay, so I'm going to move that out of here. I'm going to move this washi over so that I can put the number down on the page. And I think because I have more space being taken up, I'm going to use a sticker that's similar to these, but it's just a smaller version to accommodate that smaller spot. Because if you start your page without accommodating certain things, like, you got to figure out how to make it work, and that's what I'm doing. So I'm grabbing my stamp. Let's see, number 4. Okay. Well, that turned out pretty good. I'm really happy with that. I didn't, I was actually kind of concerned how I was going to make this one work. So, there's number 4. And I think it needs a word sticker. I'm going to put "Don't Forget." And put that down here. I love this. Oops, sorry. Didn't realize that was off camera. Okay. You know what? I don't love this. How ironic. I don't love it there. But I like it there. There. Number 4. Okay. So let's keep moving along. And we're going to go ahead and do number 5 is favorite planner supplies, which is going to be awkward because I have need kind of a bigger space for number 5. So I might actually do something very unusual, and I might skip this page because I actually have bigger pieces to work with. So I think what I'll do is I'll just embellish this side so that I have a full layout on that one, which won't be hard. And it'll be kind of funny because I can just do this here. In fact, I'll just do it right now. Let me think how I could do that. Or I could do the opposite side. So it's like that. Or just put that down. Into a little square. Okay. I'm having to improvise because I am needing a full spread for my number 5. So I'm just going to go ahead and create a kind of, and because the only one really looking at this book is me, you know, this will just be one of those things that you just kind of, you improvise on the fly. And I don't mind. You know what? It's really good exercise to have to make decisions, you know, with what you have to work with. You can't plan everything out. It just don't work that way. So I'm going to go ahead and just get... Ah! Did you see that? That was Rip-Ola. It ripped. Okay. But glue will make it all better. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that down. It's probably easier to glue this than it is the doily. There. And that's how I'm solving the problem. And just to carry it over so it looks more intentional and not like I was trying to cover myself, I'm going to go ahead and just add a couple pieces. I had a piece of washi up here. I'm going to go ahead and bend the sticker so that I can put it here in the, woo, woo, right there in the crease. Like that. Okay. So I'm going to move on to number 5. Okay. So number 5 is favorite planner supplies. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp my sticker now so I do not forget. Number 5. Okay, so what I did here is I had, the other day, I had pulled out this little printer I got on Amazon. And it basically works with your phone. So you take your pictures on your phone, there's a little Bluetooth app, and you print it to here, this little pocket printer. And you end up getting these little tiny, they look like little mini Polaroids that they print out. And these are really awesome, especially if you kind of like want to kind of art journal or do any kind of memory keeping while you're on a trip or something. You can take a couple pictures of your day. And what's nice about it is that you can actually, you know, do all your editing on here. I have like Photoshop Express on here. I have the Instagram app lets you do manual editing to your photos, and then you can print. So you can actually can control the quality of what you're printing out. So I went ahead and I have these. I've actually printed out a bunch of different pictures for my challenges, and it's really awesome because today Christy Tomlinson, the Planner Society, she actually has this whole page all done with photos just like this for her planner supplies. So I think that is super cool that the way to end up doing the same thing. And of course hers is awesome. If you are not following the Planner Society on Instagram, you need to be. It is pure eye candy. It is complete and total inspiration. I absolutely love that feed. So I'm getting, let's see, what am I doing? Oh, here they are. So I had made this list in advance. These were the items that meant a lot to me in my planning. These are the things that my planning would be incomplete if I didn't have these. So I'm just going to snip them all up into strips. And I'm gonna kind of put them on each picture. So I am labeling them. And there's my washi. When it comes to doing like art journaling and mixed media and collaging, messy is good. I totally don't care about things that are imperfect, not being cut properly, being off center. I go with the flow when it comes to that. And because that's kind of what collaging and mixed media is. It is kind of messy and fun. And if you are having a hard time getting started with being creative because you're a perfectionist, it is a very freeing experience. I suffer from perfectionism, and it has caused me for years to not try anything, because if I can't do it perfectly the first time, I don't want to do it. And boy, is that a crummy way to live, because look how much you miss out on. I could have been doing this 10 years ago, and how amazing would I be today had I done that? So here I am just learning how to do all this stuff, with you. Hopefully you are doing this with me now. And that's nice, because when I see all these little comments on Instagram, like, for the first time I'm doing this, for the first time I'm being creative, oh, that just warms my heart, because I know how fun it is. It is so fun, girls, that I turn on a camera and film myself and upload it so that people can watch me do it and say, oh my gosh, this is so fun. I want to share that with people. I love it so much. I'm having a ball doing this. If you have not, invested in some glue sticks, and even if you just cut up a magazine and a notebook and start making yourself like a vision board, what would your ideal life look like? What would your ideal fitness look like? I've done that plenty of times. I love snipping up magazines. So just even being simple like that, it's fun. I love it. I love taking scissors to paper. Okay. Oh, you know what I forgot to type out? I forgot to type out the word planner. Oh, see, I knew it. I knew that I had 2 of these. I wonder why I didn't notice that the first time. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put it on this one. Okay, so there's the word stamps, because I love my stamps. Okay, and I'm going to... I forgot this one word, so I had to go print something off so I could add it. Oop. Okay. My planner. Okay, so I think for this one, I'm going to use up my paper. That I took from, let's see, I'm going to cut off about that much of it from the bottom. Maybe a little bit more. I feel like that's a little too close to the inside of the page. And I don't have any order that I want to put these into, so they can be randomly placed. I'm just curious what that looked like. What would that be like if I trim that off. I don't know, I think it's kind of funny, but I just like things that are off center, things that are asymmetrical. I'm very much attracted to that look. Okay, so that would be there. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that side down. Always looking for my glue stick. Okay. And get that down. The only thing is I don't like how this edge of the page is not glued down. So, now you're probably horrified watching me do this, but I'm going to trim, because I don't have a choice, it's pretty glued down. I'm going to trim this. I have all kinds of scrappy little messes going on over here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue these down with some washi. Because I'm using this polka dot pattern, it's really busy. I'm kind of feeling like I need something to kind of counteract that busyness, and something that's a little bit more solid. Like this is solid. I like me some embellishments and some stamps. And some stickers. Oh, this is the planner. Those are stickers. I was looking at the wrong thing. I just lost the edge of my washi. You know what, I'm gonna mix it up a little bit and see what happens if I add. I have 3 more pictures to incorporate. So I'm gonna do this one up here. Move that up so you can see better. Here, this is too close to that edge. And that just came up. I wonder if this this glue stick will even glue to this paper on here. Okay, and then I have stickers. I'm gonna try this time. I'm gonna try putting some glue stick down. I'm gonna see if maybe it responds better to glue stick. I think it does. So we're gonna get this very badly behaved little picture to lay down. And journal cards are another thing that I love very much. I'm going to use some pink over here. Just ripping my washi every which way. There's actually a straight edge on this side, so I'm going to use it. And then I'm going to go ahead and I wish I could put it right there in the center. That's where it so wants to be. Funny, I'm using washi to tape down a picture of washi. And then I'm going to cut this picture because I had actually already included that little tray. So it's a picture of my girls and some quotes that I've been obsessed with using lately. Okay. Put that on there. That there. These are too close together. They are not going to want to stay there. So I think what I'm going to do is make them super skinny. Okay, and then I'm going to I need some stickers. And I actually think what I'm going to do is add some of these little cameras. This is from the paper I used in my inkwell. And let me see if there's another little camera here that wants to come with me, which is cool because I use the camera to take these pictures. I have been really wanting to do more of this kind of, memory keeping, and I pulled this little printer out because I wanted to make little pictures for my inkwell press planner that I bought to be kind of like more of my memory planner. Put that one up there to kind of fill in the space more. And I'm going to see what stickers I have to fill in that space. I need to have a dark sticker so they'll stick out more. And then now here I'm going to move this off because I have to get the title on. I always forget the title. This is why I started like going, I better use this first, fast, quick. because it's easy to forget it until it's too late. So let me think here. This guy, what I might do with this guy is I might create kind of one of those things where you kind of make it stick up off the page. So I'm going to pull down my little toolbox and see if I have anything here I can do that with. Like that, this one would work. Let me see. These are kind of large. Those are, yeah, that's kind of on the big side. I probably need something that's a little smaller. So I might have to go with one I just pulled out, which is that library card. Like putting it up on there. And where's my washi? It's stuck to a bunch of stuff on the table. Okay. Well, I don't love that treatment. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm kind of like, how much time do I want to spend trying to fix this and make it be perfect when I could be doing something else productive. I think what I'm going to do is just try to, I'm going to corner around it on the edges. And then I'm going to glue this puppy down. Oh, I actually got to glue this down first. Okay. And if I don't use tape, then I can use some kind of sticker. So let me see what I got in my sticker. Let me see if I can have something. This would work. There. I like that better. That I can live with. And I'm going to add a couple of yes, stickers are fabulous. Thank you very much. This is good stuff. And oh, super cute. There. Okay. So that's number 4, and this is number 5. So I'm done. Ah. And then I'm going to go ahead and go back to my half sheets again. So that would be 4 and 5. So we're done here, and I just have to get 2 more done. So I will see you in the next video for that, and I appreciate you guys watching and watching all my mistakes as they evolve, and I hope that there's techniques and tricks and stuff that you learn, even if you know, this isn't your style or taste, at least that, you know, you're getting some ideas of how you can do things like this and cut elements and kind of make a page within a page spread, that kind of idea. Ripped washi, word stickers, using the little photos, you know, in your layouts, those are fun. So just, you know, I know our styles are all very different, but it's the idea, the techniques behind them that kind of are what I want you to walk away from. I don't expect, you know, everyone to walk away trying to emulate exactly what I did. You know, pick the elements that you love. Pick the little details that you like. Maybe you love flowered paper and you might want to cut up a bunch of little flowers on your thing. But look at, you know, scraps of scrapbook paper often are great little ways of brightening things up very inexpensively because you have a whole sheet, you can cut it down. So look into ideas like that. As always, I appreciate you guys watching and all your wonderful little comments. I love you to bits, you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.